You can support this show at patreon.com/ASAPodcasting. Hello, welcome back to Skyrim Addict Podcast. We are finishing up Dark Brotherhood. What we thought was 2 quests was probably 2 quests, but felt like 1 quest. 1 quest and a journal, her diary.
And I just realized I had done the 3rd quest too.
Oh yeah, the
where you go back and talk to the
Whispers. Yeah, I did it. I also did it. Yeah, and go back and talk to the Night Mother. Yeah.
Yep.
And we're going to get into a little bit of the Bethesda Xbox Showcase as well afterwards, since there was some actual gameplay. Weird. That was pretty nice. Yeah.
Good show.
Yeah, no, for sure. And there was some ESO stuff in there, oddly enough. Let's see. So, Dark Brotherhood stuff. Last we left off, we had murdered somebody in... it was in Breville, right?
Yeah.
And by the lucky lady. And we weren't supposed to murder him. So, apparently, the next quest was basically talking to Lucien LeChance right after murdering him. And we're supposed to travel to Anvil. Where the next dead drop was going to be, and we wait behind. I forget what statue that is, but there's a statue in town that we were waiting behind, and we see somebody come to the dead drop. We have to confront them.
A very scared wood elf.
Yeah, you could tell it was definitely not the person who put the plan together by the reaction.
Either that or he was a really, really good actor.
Yeah, it could have been like, what was it, Usual Suspects kind of thing going on. Yeah. So he directs you to the lighthouse, which, of course, is out on the waterfront there at Anvil. You can go in... let's see. What's his name? Who's the lighthouse keeper? I can't remember his name. Ulfgar, Fagai. So when I went in, he was in bed. So I was able to he just gave me the key, basically.
Yeah, you mentioned the Dark Brotherhood, and he changes his tone really quick.
He's like,
why in the world would I give you the key?
Yeah. And he's like, oh, sure. Here's the key. How he does...
any trouble.
Yeah. How he does not smell his basement from the outside, I'm not sure.
He did. I sat there and I continued talking to him, and because I talked to him again after completing the thing, and he does sit there and say, he's like, I never really liked that guy anyways. I never should have rented it because of all the sounds that come out of there and the smell.
Oh,
so
God.
he does mention the smell and everything.
I
think he was just too scared to go down there.
Yeah, well, at least he noticed. I mean, and he's also right in the ocean, so maybe, or right on the sea there. Maybe that salt air is, or, you get that.
The fishing boats.
Yeah, you may get the rotten fishing boat smell on the dock
the
there.
stink, fish stink.
There's that, too. So we head into the basement, and there's a lot of body parts laying around.
Yeah, a lot of blood.
Yeah.
It's very messy down there. There's a dog. There's a woman up on a stack of crates. There's a
sheep.
A sheep. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the sheep in the corner.
Sheep, yep.
Yeah. There is a gentleman. There's a bunch of hands and arms and stuff floating around, laying around.
It's just unknown person, right?
Yeah, they're all unknown person. And we are looking for clues. Which generally in Oblivion, if you're looking for clues, it's a journal or diary of some kind.
Yep.
So we have to open the other door, lockpick, boom, in, and there's an alive dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Not for long, but there is an alive dog.
And he's crazed.
Yes, crazed.
He
crazed
died
dog.
really quick.
Yeah. And that's where you. Oh, and then of course the Night Mother's head is in there as well.
No, that's not the Night Mother's
it's his
head.
mother's
That's
head.
his
Oh,
mother's
his
head.
mother's head. Sorry, not the
Yeah,
Night Mother's head.
That's
Sorry.
that's the creepy
Yeah,
part.
yeah. I'm confusing.
Although I did get a Cicero vibe from him.
Oh, yeah. He might actually be crazier than Cicero, just judging by the state of this place and the journal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's right. It was his mother's head. Sorry. I misspoke there. So we read the journal, which is absolutely nuts. Is he talking to the Night Mother in this and not, or his mother in this?
I think it's his mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where, okay. Yeah. Because, with Cicero, he's talking to mother, and with this one, he's talking to mother, but it's, yeah. There's a page that says, kill him, kill him, kill him, lots of times. Let's see.
Yeah, there were some pages that you could kind of, you could make out words.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all run together and everything. But
Yeah.
you know what? This doesn't make any sense, and I can't imagine that this is actually information I'm going to need.
Yeah. Well, there's one part where it's like green, blue, red, yellow, orange, green, blue, red, yellow, orange, and I'm like, oh god, am I going to need to know that for a puzzle? And I was like trying to think. I'm like,
but then at the
Right.
end it was like orange,
Yeah.
black, 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 black.
yeah,
black,
yeah.
black, black, black.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, I don't. That's right. Oh god. So yeah, and then it ends with in reverse, Lucien Lachance will die. But written backwards, of course. There's some very strange lines. Mommy, mommy, as you lie, the dark man comes and makes you die. I would say Bellamont is maybe creepier than Cicero. Cicero more annoying because of his voice. Bellamont probably creepier.
But yeah, and he's more deranged.
Yeah.
Cicero is just wacko.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this guy was really deranged.
Yeah. This is like really over the edge stuff.
Yeah.
It's,
but he's got the traumatized childhood to fall back on.
he does.
Because he watched his mom get killed.
This is true.
Yeah. Well, he watched his mom's head fall to the ground. I think it said.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bad.
And he kept it.
Yeah.
Well, there's
surprisingly in good shape too.
Yeah, you would think over that amount of time. That's a good point. So once we read that, we have to head to Apple Watch, and that's where the remainder of the Black Hand is, right?
Yeah, hanging out in the ladies' cabin.
Yeah, that was where we had started our quest to kill the entire family.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then we have to speak to Arquin once they're all done talking. And that's when we start the next quest on Earth Day Mother. Which was confusing because I didn't realize that first part was an actual quest. I just took it as all part of one quest because it wasn't But I can see now looking at it how it's two separate ones. So we go to the statue with Arquin. She speaks to what was the Lucky Lady, which is actually the crypt of the Night Mother. And we have to follow them inside, and all of them are down there. There's one, two, three. There's 4 of them, right?
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah, I think there's 4 of them. It's a pretty tight space.
Yeah. Yeah, and you have to wait until nighttime.
Yes, it has to be nighttime, or you don't go there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to speak to Arquin at nighttime at Apple Watch, I believe, and then you're automatically teleported there or something. So then we head into the crypt. The ghost of the Night Mother is there. The Night Mother way less creepy in this than in Skyrim. Also, not all leathery and with a crooked neck and sunken in eyes, like in the coffin when you're stuck right against her face, hiding in the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary in Skyrim. Just a typical ghost in Oblivion. Just an Oblivion ghost, kind of flowy, look like a real human, or humanoid, whatever she may be in that world. Oh, yeah, so we go down in there, and then you have to wait until they go through the whole... You can't actually do anything once you get into the tomb until the precise moment where you have to supposedly kill the right person as fast as possible, I guess. But I don't think there's any way to save anybody else but Arquin.
No,
Yeah.
I couldn't move at all.
Yeah, you can't even do anything. So he... oh, yeah, there was. Okay, so Belmont kills Belisarius and Banus, and then starts to attack the Night Mother. And then
Which
of course...
apparently he didn't have a magic weapon or something because he wasn't doing any damage.
No. And then, of course, then the Night Mother talks to you after all that and, tells you how impressed she's been with you because of all the people you killed and all that. So, how did I miss what happened to Lucian? He killed Lucian, right?
No, the Black Hand did.
Oh,
They
that's
tortured
right.
him.
That's right. They killed him. Yeah.
Yeah, they
that's right.
tortured him to, try to,
Yeah.
get him to confess and basically just ended up
That's right. They
killing him
flayed him basically in the Apple Watch.
in the cabin. Yeah.
I totally forgot that because when I went in, I was looking the other direction and I didn't see him hanging there. Yeah, but that's right. He is flayed and hanging there.
Yeah, pretty nasty.
Yeah, there is some good loot in the 3 chests down here.
Yeah.
Which you cannot get back to, so take it all while you can. So the gray fox entered the tomb
For the extra carry weight.
and took everything out of these chests. To which the Night Mother had no reaction whatsoever. So
It's like, knock yourself out.
Yep. So I guess she didn't care who was the new listener. So there's that. And then the Blade of Woe becomes much, much better, of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it leveled? Let me see. I don't know if it's leveled or not.
I think that's one thing about Oblivion where everything is leveled.
Yes, it is definitely leveled.
I think once you hit level 30 is when everything is kind of maxed out.
Yeah, like level 30 plus is where it maxes. Yeah, because mine I'm somewhere in the 20s, the low 20s. So it was for me. It was demoralized level 11, damage willpower 25 points, damage health 25 points, and damage magic at 25 points. It goes up to 30 and 35.
Yep, and then you become the listener, and it's funny because all you have to do is just go talk to her once a week.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much your only obligation.
And I was totally expecting it to be like Skyrim, where you go and she gives you a job and you go do the job and you come, but no, I mean, you literally just go up and talk to her. She says a bunch of stuff that you can't really understand.
Yeah.
And, because it's got all that ghost distortion to it. And then I got a quest marker to go back to Shadenhall to talk to Arquin, and she said, "Oh, good job. Here you go.
Yeah,
here's your money.
Here's your 200 gold. Thanks. We'll go take care of it."
Wow, like a real listener.
Yeah. You don't actually have to go do the work now. You just get paid for it. There was a recruit there when I went back.
Oh, okay.
There was one recruit after I had received the message.
Okay. Yeah, the skeleton was back, but I didn't see anybody else.
Yeah, the skeleton was there, and this was after I went. After I went to back to the Night Mother, got the next name, and then went there. So I guess I was technically finishing Whispers of Death. So then there was one person added to the sanctuary at least. The one thing I didn't know was what was safe storage down there and which room is mine now. Because Lucian's room has a stone bed in it, and I don't know that I want to sleep on a stone bed.
Yeah, that'd be so uncomfortable.
That would be awful.
Would it have been the last room where the vampire used to sleep?
Or not? Yeah, that's right. Not Lucian. Vincente. Sorry.
Okay.
Or Vincent.
Or is it the one where Ochiva used to sleep?
Yeah, at least she has a real bed.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it's her room. I mean, his room. I guess he technically was higher ranking, but he has no real bed. So there was that issue. But yeah, I used.
He slept in a coffin, didn't he?
Yeah, he had the coffin. That's right. He didn't have a. Yeah, that's right. They have the stone coffins in Oblivion. Yeah, he was in the. He has that stone coffin in his room, and like.
Well, there you go. You can be Michael Jackson.
Yeah. It's like the hyperbaric chamber. So I used a sack as storage because obviously all the stuff I picked up in the Night Mother's tomb was too heavy to carry anywhere. So I had to offload some of it, and sacks are safe storage. Apparently, all sacks in Oblivion are safe storage, which I did not know until reading it today.
I like that.
Yeah, so I stored like multiple pieces of armor and battle axes in a sack, and went off and sold the few things I could carry without wearing the gray cowl and getting arrested immediately from leaving the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. So,
although I have heard that if you put poison apples in the barrels in Cyrodiil, it kills all the beggars.
Oh no, they're your helpers though, as the gray fox.
Gray fox.
Yeah, you'd be killing your own workforce.
Yeah, your network
All your
would crumble.
informants.
Yeah. How would you know where to steal from then? Jeez. Oh, the one thing that I forgot in the diary, we find out why the ship has ghosts in it at the Anvil port.
Oh yeah.
He killed everybody, and then like cursed them to be ghosts there. So if you've done the ghost ship there in the Anvil docks, it is because of
Bellamont.
Bellamont.
It was basically because of him. He ended up killing everybody on the ship. There wasn't like really any kind of big sneaking or battles or anything. So like, did anything bizarre happen for anybody? Or I mean,
No, it just ended really quick.
yeah. It was like,
Yeah.
I'm looking around like,
Okay.
yes,
it's been pretty action packed up until now.
yeah. I was
So
like,
it felt kind of like a Stephen King novel.
yeah. I sat down to play this morning. I'm like, oh, cool. I'll probably have like an hour with these two quests. I'll be able to go through them. And I was like, wait, I'm done.
Yep.
It's been like 10 minutes. What just happened? There was like no long sneak or anything, or no,
Not at all.
no doors locked. Pretty much, this is just a wrap up of everything. Whereas last time, those quests were really the culmination of everything. I think.
They were the build up.
Yeah, and then this was just tying it all together and ending it. Still, though, I really love the whole story arc of the Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion. Just a lot of twists and turns, to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's nice to, like you said, you become the listener, and all you do is listen to the Night Mother, and you hand it off to the speaker, and the speaker hands it off to whoever needs to take care of it.
Yeah, exactly. You just go once a week, get paid. That's it.
Yep.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah. The only thing that kind of left me scratching my head on this was, the purification.
Oh, yeah.
So when you wipe everybody out, it's like really no real conclusion to that. So did they think that there was somebody? Oh, well, I guess there was. So in his journal, doesn't he mention one of the women at the Shaden Hall sanctuary?
Mm-hmm.
He was sweet on her.
Yes, yeah.
So he probably set them up, as a way to get back at her.
Yes. Yeah, that would make sense.
I mean, plus the cleansing was basically anybody that had been part of it before you were hired.
Yeah.
Before you were recruited.
Yeah, because the problems were happening before.
Right.
And so this guy had been, I mean, he, since he was a young person had been, fomenting this rage against the Dark Brotherhood.
It's amazing that he could come up with such a good plan with all the insanity going on in his head.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, he did have a clear purpose amidst all that. So there is that. He was certainly focused on taking them all down. And wasn't there somebody who had left the sanctuary and was out traveling or something? There was one of the members.
I think it was the last one that you had to kill, because I think that was in the eighth. After you talk to the wood elf.
Oh yeah.
You can grab the eighth task, and that one tells you that. And I think it's for the one that didn't get killed, because it says she may be difficult to locate because she's traveling around a bit.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, yeah, the traveling. Yeah.
Yep.
And then
I actually read everything, so
yeah,
I remember some of those little details.
And of course, there's the quest to get back. Like if you had gotten kicked out, there's the quest to get back in the Dark Brotherhood as well. I don't know if they work afterwards. I guess they do. Like at this point, now that you're a listener, I don't know if you can get kicked out at this point or not. Actually,
I mean, who's really left to kick you out?
Yeah, I mean, there's just
yeah. Plus, there's only one listener.
Yeah, I mean, there's not like a whole crew of people. There's no structure.
Yeah.
And the new people that arrive are all just unnamed assassins,
Right.
So there's no other than Arquin, who is below you. There's nobody really to.
Well, I mean, like you said, there's no real way to get kicked out because you're no longer committing any crimes. You're not killing anybody. You just go and listen and you report, and that's. So I wonder if you could do the Knights of the Nine quest after that.
Yeah, I don't know if you could you?
I may try that and then see what happens when I do the listening.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, because Knights of the Nine, you have to have the high
fame,
yeah,
and 0 infamy.
Infamy, yeah. That's interesting. Wonder how that would work. Yeah, because usually if I do that, I do it pretty early on. And I haven't done anything like Thieves Guild or Dark Brotherhood or anything.
I think I have done it afterwards because you get fully cleansed.
Oh, yeah, if you get full. Yeah.
Yep.
I think the last time I did it might have glitched out. I'm not sure. But I know I've played it within the past 5 years. I've played the whole thing through.
Did it glitch out or did you kill the unicorn?
There's... Maybe I did, actually, now that you mention it.
Was it the unicorn or the bear?
God. There's a
One
unicorn.
of those, but yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is possible. Yeah, that could have been it. Yeah, overall, I enjoyed it. I still enjoy my character. I don't know what I'm going to do with this character, if I'm going to play some other stuff with it or not, Unsure. Or if I'm going to hop back into Skyrim or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking on the Fallout feed about cannibals, and it occurred to me that I hadn't done a cannibal in Skyrim.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there actually is an option to do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. So I started that this week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was, I had, what did I do? I went to Whiterun just so that I had unlocked the carriage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I went to Riften to get my speech and the amulet of Zenithar for, selling all the goodies.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went straight to Markarth and started the quest there, the Numeris quest.
Oh, nice.
In Markarth. So I was a cannibal by level 7.
Wow, that is early.
That's very efficient.
That is good. How is that working out?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
No guards have seen me.
Oh.
I had read up on that you have to be careful not to feed too many times in a row, because it takes away 50 points of health just before it gives you the increased health regen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And so if you if you get to the point where you don't have enough health, it'll actually kill you, even though it's just about to give you a high health regen.
Yeah, if you drop below, it'll just, you won't make it to that point. Oh, man.
So, yeah. So, and there's really it lasts for 5 minutes, so you don't have to, in Fallout, you just eat everybody because it's, it regains your health,
right.
Continuously. It doesn't give you the health regen like it does in the Skyrim. So we'll see.
That sounds.
But then also you can take the ring off right after you've eaten. So if you've got a ring that does something else that you need in general, you can switch them out.
Oh, cool! Very cool.
So it's been fun. So I made a little green pack wood elf.
Oh, nice. Well, then the cannibalism works out well.
Yep. Yep. So it's, it's remarkably effective. I can still do a lot of alchemy.
Oh, okay.
Because I can get animal parts. So, I can do, salmon roe, Nordic barnacle, and chicken eggs.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And that gives you a high value potion.
Yeah, I guess there is enough animal based.
Butterfly wings, all the rock warbler eggs, and all that kind of stuff. Slaughterfish scales, slaughterfish eggs, all the little fish.
Oh, that's true. All the little, I forgot about those.
Salmon roe.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's been pretty fun. It's been an interesting way to play so far.
That is super interesting. Oh, well, that sounds like a fun journey.
I thought the green pack was only within their area though, or are they like strictly carnivores?
Yeah. So the green pack is really like a religion. Mm-hmm. So, even if they leave Valenwood, they still they still believe in the green pack. So
okay.
No plants can be harmed.
That makes sense.
Very interesting.
So, no blue mountain flowers and hanging moss or any of that stuff.
Oh man, God, that would have that's like the exact opposite of my vegan character I played a long time ago.
Right.
Which was nearly impossible. But
yeah. Although I'm telling you, I really miss the vegetable soup.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to really focus, completely on archery. So most of his fighting is done with a two-handed greatsword, and then hunting with the bow.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Oh, that's the stamina recovery, right? Because elsewhere fondue is magicka.
Yeah. The vegetable soup gives you constant power attack.
Oh, so you never, you don't lose.
Yeah, because it buffs your stamina regen to the point where it never goes all the way down. And so you can just power attack. I was really in need of some place to live, and so I had never done the Nord house. What is it, Helindril Hall or something like that?
Or Valindril?
No, it's a new Creation Club one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Helyarkin, not Helyarkin. Shoot, what is it called? I know which one you're talking about, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right over by Bard's Leap and Bile Gulch Mine, that area. Fort Sungard. You can see that across the valley.
Okay.
And so you have to fight this Nord woman that had a ancient Nordic sword with fire damage. And so the first time I came up against her, she just, whacked me. I caught on fire and died. But the next time, there's a little pile of rocks right next to where you fight her. So I hopped up on top of those. She couldn't get to me.
Nice.
And so I pelted her with arrows.
Oh, man.
But it's a nice house. It's very well appointed.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever used that one, but I've definitely done the little mini thing to open it up and make it available. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. God, I'm trying to think when I played Skyrim last, actually. Since we've been doing Oblivion. I think it's been before we did Oblivion.
November?
What's that?
November when the new...
Yeah, it was after that. I played for quite a while after, because I did we did a lot of the Creation Club stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Right. Yeah. Did we ever do the Creation Club quests?
I don't think we did.
No, not as a roundtable.
Oh, maybe we could do that.
Yeah.
Just thinking of an idea right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in it.
Yeah.
I still haven't done Saints and Seducers.
Oh, I really like that one. I did do that one when it first came out way back. Yeah, that might be fun.
Yeah,
that might be fun.
Yeah, I also at this point, most of my Skyrim play revolves around what I'm doing in Fallout.
Oh, really?
So my Fallout New Vegas character for the roundtable that we just wrapped up this week got assigned energy weapons.
Oh.
And I had not really spent any time with energy weapons in New Vegas, and I'm really loving it. And so I started a character in Fallout 4 with energy weapons, and then figured why not do that in Skyrim too. So I started a shock mage. So
there you go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Played that for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was wondering how you were going to tie that in.
Yeah. So, but these are all quite fleeting.
Yeah, just hop in, play for a bit. Yeah, try something out.
Try it out, play around with it some, and then on to the next thing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, I think I might make a little character then to use for the Creation Club questing things. I'll have to come up with a character, something different, not just sneaky archer.
It's really hard to do
for the 10,000th
because it's
time.
just so effective.
It is so
early on.
It really is. It's really efficient leveling. You don't go through that period when you're a mage where everything is going to murder you and you have to run.
Right.
But then the switch flips and all of a sudden you're just destroying everything.
Right.
Archery, you're usually pretty safe for a while because you can still do it from far enough away, even when you're early on. But then once you can really do it from far away, it's
when you get the zoom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then it's oh my god. Oh, you know what? The last time I was playing, when I was doing my Golden Hills playthrough, I had sniped the thief that you kind of run into on the plains out in by White Run. He's like, "Oh, here, take this," and then runs away.
Right. And then the hunter comes up.
Yeah.
And says, "Did you see that guy?" Yeah.
I sniped him over a hill as he was running away.
Oh, nice.
So far away, I could barely see him. I was like, "I'm just gonna throw this out there and see what happens." And it was like, and I'm like, oh man, I'm getting a kill cam on this. I cannot believe that. like I couldn't even see the guy, and somehow I nailed him.
At least you got a kill cam. I had one. I was fighting the guys on the bridge.
Oh yeah.
And I knew there was a guy, just right along this ledge.
Oh, the one in the chair.
And so right, I just kind of lobbed one out there to see if I could get the arc, and you get that thump.
Yeah.
And he was gone.
That I love that area. Oh God, that bridge. What is that called? Valtheim Towers? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I don't know that the rock bridge actually has a name, because it's the one where they drop stuff on people.
Oh, that one. Oh, where the two guys are on the towers on either side. Yeah.
Oh, the one just down the road from Falkreath.
Yeah.
Those guys, not the one up the road from Whiterun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those two guys annoy the shit out of me. Every time you go through there, they're dropping rocks on you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And the worst part is, even when they're on the ground and you touch them, it's as if they hit you.
Yeah, it's like if they flew from up above and landed on your head when you trip over them. Yeah.
That's the part that bugs me, because I'm like, okay, they fell. And then I try to walk through and you're just like,
There's spiky rocks.
Oh, man. Yeah, like Valtheim is one. That's what that one is, right? Valtheim.
Yeah, that's the one where you got that big, the two towers with the rock bridge between them and all the bandits.
Yeah. That is a great sniping spot. Like if you go up where the giants are, and then you can take out the person down by the door, and you can I think you might be able to get the person on the top of the first tower from there, but I'm not positive.
The other tower has an awning over the top of it.
Yeah, where the chief hangs out. Yeah. And
I'm sure they did that just so you couldn't
just snipe him.
Drop him from a mile away.
Yeah. But there's that one bandit on the edge that sits on a chair. Like if you're looking at the second tower to the right of it.
On the side of that cliff?
Yeah, on the side of the cliff where you can really, that's a good snipe.
Yeah, where the training targets are.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, if you get on top of the first tower and shoot over to there, that's a nice long shot to really take them out.
I do it during the Wolf Queen quest.
Oh, yeah. That is a great spot. In the cave?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then you just kind of walk across and you'll run into maybe one or two people as opposed to everybody.
Yes. You can clear most of the place out, honestly.
Yep. You just kind of aim in the general direction, give it a little bit of an arch, aim up, and then just let it go, let them fly.
Yep. Give it that little bit of arc just to take them out.
And all you see is either 2 times or 4 times damage, depending on your level, right?
Doesn't it go up?
Yeah, with your perk.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so, but the other thing is that archery is just so satisfying when you hit one of those long shots.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a sniper rifle in Fallout 4.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. I always did love the sniper rifle in Fallout, I have to admit.
Yeah, I think I posted a video where I hit the football on one of the super mutants.
Oh, that's always good. Yeah.
Over at the junkyard.
Yeah. Man. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a little character together then. If I ever find my way back to my home in Minecraft, that is. Without getting blown up again. So we did have the Bethesda Xbox Showcase today. We got some gameplay for many things.
Right.
Specifically Starfield. We also got ESO. Oh, quick on the ESO thing. Juan, did you was this announcement known? I'm not.
We knew about it already.
Okay.
Because basically every year they have 4 seasons.
Yeah.
And it basically there's a theme every year. So
okay.
we knew it was coming. And it's not usually till sometime in January where they tell us exactly what it is. So they were just kind of hinting. It's one of the races that we haven't really touched on, and people are because there was like ships and sea and stuff. People were thinking maybe it was like the Mormor or something else, and some people did guess the Bretons, but
Yep.
they were still just kind of like maybe it could be, and then finally they announced it, and the Bretons, and we're going to a place that has it was on the map, but I don't think anybody's ever actually in any of the games have they actually ever gone there. So it's kind of interesting for us, and they went from oh my god the world is going to be destroyed to political intrigue. So it kind of
that's interesting.
Just changing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And for me, it looks really cool because it's just a lot of very medieval with armor and all that other fun stuff, where it's more medieval as opposed to more mystical, where you're having to deal directly with all the Daedra and the end of the world, and so it should be fun.
Nice change of pace. So it'll be is it High Rock? I believe it's called.
Was that what it was?
Well, that's the homeland of the Breton. Was that what the game? I don't know if that was what the release was called. The
High Isle.
High Isle. That's it. Yeah.
High Isle. Is what
The Breton are from High Rock, but this is High Isle. Yeah.
Yep.
No, it looks really cool. It's awesome that none of the games have ever gone there before, so it's like a whole new thing.
Yep. It's pretty exciting, and they actually it's released on PC, I believe, already, so people are already doing it. But they've also released a card game to go along with it.
Oh, okay. Oh, so, I've heard about that. Yeah.
So we'll see what that card game's like.
Cool.
For me, I've never really been into the card games in games. It's kind of what ruined Final Fantasy VIII for me. I wasn't really all that interested in that. But we'll see. Maybe it could be fun. They always seem to do stuff differently enough where it's actually entertaining. Like the antiquities, I was like, well, that sounds interesting, and it's actually a lot of fun because they can be very rewarding. I've gotten a really, really cool mount out of it. There's a lot of armor pieces and jewelry and that give really good benefits.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they do a good job in releasing stuff like that to actually make it interesting. So
cool.
I'm curious to see what they do with the card game.
Yeah, it seems like it's pretty good. We did not. So this was the showcase was only for things that are going to be released within like the next year, essentially, I believe.
Yeah, I think that was their tagline, is like to be released in the next 12 months.
Yeah. So it was a lot of stuff like that. There was a few things that I thought looked really cool that I'm drawing a blank on the names of.
Redfall.
Yeah,
was the first one.
Yeah. There was the one. It kind of looked Lovecraftian.
The one where he goes into his father's memories.
Yes, when he goes into the father's memories. That's it. Something Fox or something like that. Minecraft Legends looked like a fun little, fun kids action adventure kind of game. Oh, there was also the Fallout 76, the Pit. And
that was it for Fallout.
That was it. Yeah, that was
Fallout franchise.
Yeah.
Does Forza ever not look good?
I know. Oh, always looks great. It does look great, doesn't it?
I was like, oh my gosh, that is like, I want to go drive in that.
Yeah.
Like in real life.
It does always look amazing. I got to admit.
Yeah.
And then
the stuff they were doing with lighting and ray tracing, it was just nuts.
Yeah. Unreal. Yeah.
When you're sitting there like forwarding the day and you see the shadows moving. It's
so good.
I mean, can you just go for a drive? I mean, do you have to actually race?
Yeah, no, I think you can just go for a drive.
I've heard people doing that.
Yeah.
Because basically, I guess it's based on your own time limit. If the race ends, but you're still driving. Because I know the one in Mexico, you're supposed to be able to just drive around. Because I for sure wanted to do the Mexico one because That looked amazing too. And I'm just like, and then I saw this one, and I'm just like, does Forza ever not look good? 'Cause I'm like, I just want to live in that world because it looks amazing. Even like the Hot Wheels.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I got a little bit of a Mario Kart feel to it, but I'm just like, that looks amazing. And then even like for the flight simulator,
Oh,
what do you think? What do you think of the Halo?
Yeah, I was never really into Halo, so it had no nostalgia for me. But it looks
No,
really
but yeah, but it looks really cool though. That whatever that plane is, because I did a little bit of Halo myself, but I'm not. My brother-in-law is the one that was more into Halo and did a lot of that. But personally, I think I did like the first one and a little bit of the second one, but mostly just doing the regular story, which is okay. But the first one didn't look as good. But if you could sit there and fly that Halo plane around the Earth, that'd be pretty cool. Because the flight simulator looks really good. It looked like they were just filming a helicopter flying through the sky. I know Redfall looked really good.
yeah,
And
it did.
I'm not a big first-person shooter, but I'm like, I could do that.
I'm the opposite. Every time they would show one, I'm like, oh crap, here's another third person.
Oh God.
I mean, how many of your players' butts do you actually have to look at?
Oh man. Yeah. What now?
Is Starfield going to be third person?
I would.
It'll probably have
both.
a third person mode like Fallout does in Skyrim.
I hope it's better than Fallout because I like the Elder Scrolls where it's almost like a top down, but you can actually like move around it almost. What is it, about 180 degrees in in a full circle around it. So you can it makes it a lot easier to see everything around you as opposed to just being able to see like 3/4 of the body.
I had a mod that had a volume issue with the footsteps.
Oh God.
And so when when you would be walking down the road in first person, your footsteps were so loud. So whenever I was running down the road, I would always switch into third person so that I could zoom way back and then it would get quiet.
Oh wow.
As I ran.
Oh, it was taking the proximity of your camera view into account for the noise.
Into account for the volume
of
the footsteps.
Oh my God. Oh, that's hilarious. That's funny.
So the camera mic was at your feet.
Yeah. So that was the only time I ever played Skyrim in third person.
So Starfield, we did finally get gameplay, a good 10, 12 minutes of gameplay. I think it was like, or maybe close to 15 even.
It was a lot. It
yeah.
was good. Very satisfying.
Very, you can see parts of No Man's Sky in there. You can see parts of Fallout in there.
Yeah, the characters look very Outer Worlds to me.
Yeah, yeah.
How many planets did they say they had?
Over 1,000, yeah, or around 1,000, or over 1,000, was it? Or maybe 1,000 exactly, was it?
So I guess another 15-year game.
Yeah, and you can fully explore each planet.
Yeah, and they're all very curated.
Yeah,
with stuff going on. Because as a No Man's Sky player, 1,000 planets.
Yeah, because you could land there and be there for 5 minutes, and it's like poisonous and have to leave. Yeah.
We in No Man's Sky, you've got trillions of planets.
Yeah,
right.
But they're all just procedurally generated, and so they're not curated in the way that that a Bethesda planet's going to be.
Right, or we hope it's going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, this is ambitious. I will say that. I mean, I don't know how the traveling from planet to planet is going to work and all that kind of thing. And
you can build your own ships.
Yeah,
that looked pretty sweet.
That looked pretty amazing.
I'm like, I wonder if I can make a Winnebago.
I mean, they already kind of look that way, so
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
not too far off.
That's
That's
what made
true.
me think of it, because they look boxy. I'm like, oh, I want to make a Winnebago. I want the Spaceball ship.
Yeah.
I'm sure that mod will exist at some point in the future.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
that'll be one of the first mods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the modders are close to our age, right?
Probably,
Some of
yeah. It'll be
Yeah.
that, and then the Thomas the Tank Engine spaceship to go.
Yeah.
And of course, hopefully somebody will make Barf the follower.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh gosh, John Candy. The yeah, it had definitely the combat gave me more Fallout vibes. But
Yeah.
then it was the ray gun mining, which I was like, oh, that's
So No Man's Sky.
that's definitely No Man's Sky right there.
Yep.
Then
Yeah,
we
it all looked good.
Yeah, it's definitely exciting, and I knew that I was, the hype was starting to get to me, and I was pretty, amped up, looking forward to playing the game. But when this stupid showcase started, I got chills.
yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, I had when the announcement hit that it was going to be delayed, I had kind of just put it to the back of my mind, and I was like, because ever since we got the pictures of it, whatever it was, 2 years ago, I'm like, all right, seems cool, but like until it's tangible, I can't really sink my teeth in it. But this was actual gameplay,
Yeah.
so I'm like, oh yeah, so like now it's semi-real.
Yeah, honestly, I thought we were going to get maybe 2 or 3 planets. Because as
Yeah.
much detail as they put into everything.
Yeah,
So,
I'll be interested to see, what
Yeah,
kind.
they would have never got away with that though.
No, not
No.
now. Not
Nah.
yeah.
but I
Right.
thought it was going to be maybe 3, 4, 5 planets, and then you kind of travel back and forth as part of your main quest on that. But I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of exploration and a lot of running around.
Yeah, and the character building, it looks really, really intricate.
Oh, extremely intricate.
Yeah, you'll be able to do all kinds of stuff with it. So that'll be exciting. That'll be good for 60 or 70 playthroughs.
Yeah, even if it's just to level 20, right?
It seems like they built, just judging from the outside and barely seeing anything, like they built a game that satisfies a bunch of the different RPG type players, the people who like the character creation, the people who like the settlement building, the
the settlement
exploration.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, or people who just like to explore and live in the world. Like I feel like it seems to satisfy all those things from this first glance.
Yeah, it almost feels like you could just find a planet that you like and then just homestead.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see what, how much of it you can just kind of, do without participating in the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you just set up on a corner somewhere and just, chill out there and not have to, worry about pirates or anybody else? Or are they going to come mess with you because you're there and part of the game?
Right. And it's maybe because you're prospering and they need some of that, some of the resources or whatever.
So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see how they make that interaction. And everybody's kind of excited that there's a photo mode, but at this point, I mean, could they really release a game
Without one?
with that kind of graphics without a photo mode and get away with it?
Yeah.
There's no way in hell.
And honestly,
Yeah.
it would be stupid too, because it's like free advertising.
Yeah.
Like photo mode is free advertising for them. People posting, how amazing their game looks. Like, is there a better sales pitch?
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of those things that it's like, keeps games alive. We did not see any Elder Scrolls 6, by the way, just in case anybody was wondering.
No, I think they're hoping Starfield kind of scratches that itch for open world.
Yeah.
Sandboxing type game.
Yeah, for sure. As
I don't think anybody's forgetting ES6.
Yeah. And at this point, I'd be surprised if they even really pushed any of that stuff because, now that it's been delayed, they need it to be big.
Oh, yeah.
And so, they're not a peep about anything else except Starfield until it's out.
Yeah, I think that has to be, regardless of what teams are working on what, this has to be their major focus for the next year, really.
I mean, ES6 almost has to turn into like ESO single player.
Yeah, the size
like
of it.
Yeah.
The scope of what it's going to be. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Well, I guess it's all going to depend on what new things Starfield brings, what they learn from it, all that too. If there is that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because this will be the first game on the new engine.
Yes. Yeah. So there is that too. There's that learning curve also.
Well, see what features come with the game.
Yeah, it'll be fun. And I'm sure they'll have a robust creation club since they've started rolling those out. So
yeah.
Yep.
Honestly, as long as they put out good content, I'm fine with that. I would love to see more things for the older games too continue to come out. I think it's a good way to keep games alive. It's weird though because stuff will drop for like Assassin's Creed, but once I'm done playing, I'm kind of done playing.
Yeah.
Whereas this, you can always kind of go back to.
Yeah. Well, we should have Fallout London before too long. That's a huge mod that's starting to show some gameplay.
Oh, nice!
Somebody's creating that, really.
Yep.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, and so it'll be a completely separate, a lot like
What was it?
what is it?
Enderal?
Yeah, kind of like that, where you're in a completely different map, you're in a completely different space, you're different characters, and different kinds of weapons and stuff that they have developed. It's pretty amazing looking. I'm really looking forward to that coming out.
Yeah. Well, it was nice to have good news. Nice to have gameplay on a lot of games.
Well, at least we know Starfield is coming out within the next 12 months.
Yes. We now have an idea that it will be out within the next 12 months.
It's not like we didn't know it was going to come out
eventually,
on 11/11.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Just because right now they say it'll be within the next 12 months. I mean, they're a lot more on the hook now. Because before it was just a video that they put out.
Now you're talking
channel.
Gameplay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and also this is the Xbox event. So.
Yeah. Also, I think the delay is understandable considering the events, obviously, of the past 2 years, like with everything that's going on. It's like, we get, like, you're going to have to delay for 6 months because of everything. I don't think you could delay again at that point.
As stuff is opening up, for sure.
Yeah. The only ones that can really get away with that now are the guys that are making Stalker 2.
Yeah.
Because that's a Ukrainian publisher.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So they did announce that they were back at work.
Oh, wow.
Once Russia stopped bombing Kiev.
Oh. Jeez, and they're back to work.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. That's a franchise that I'm deeply invested in.
I don't think I've ever played that.
It's such a fun game.
Huh.
Is it available on Game Pass?
I don't know. I've
I'd
never
have to
looked.
look for it.
I mean, so much is at this point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, almost every game they announced, they said available day one on Game Pass.
On Game Pass, yeah.
Yeah. The studios they own are pretty much dropping right on Game Pass. I mean, that's the other thing with Starfield. I mean, I'm sure there's parts you'll have to buy at some point.
Right.
But if you have Game Pass,
yeah. Well, I mean, at least that way you don't have to buy it. At least buy the initial in the beginning until all the DLC starts dropping.
Yeah, like I'm sure, obviously the DLCs and all that.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not that we're not going to pre-order it. I'm just saying you don't have to.
Exactly.
Because as soon as it's available for pre-order, I'm dropping my name there. Take my money. Take my money, Bethesda.
Yep. Oh man. So over, let's see, Fallout feed. You guys just wrapped up New Vegas.
Yep. Just stormed the dam and killed the Leg Atlanteus. In my case, some people will be playing for the on the Legion side, so we should hear from them on the next show.
All right.
But
did you go to the damn gift shop?
I did. Yeah, got a cute little snow globe.
Of the dam.
Yeah,
dam?
that dam.
Oh man. And
yeah, so the last episode was a little damn joke heavy.
Damn heavy.
Nice. I can't wait to listen to that.
Oh my god. Oh, amazing.
I listened to it during my work, and right now it's a little. Well, I have no work until I have like 12 units due at the end of August, so it's a little slow for me. But I have to make all my wiring harnesses and everything, so it's a little slow. So if it's damn joke heavy, I'm all for it.
Well, Andrew even made up a damn game.
Oh god.
Nice.
Amazing. Oh gosh. Oh, also we passed 9 years a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
Wow.
Congrats.
We I don't know, I think it was like end of May or something we passed 9 years.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a long time to do anything.
Yes it is.
Yeah.
No, what's going on in the land of No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky, we are in the midst of a very unique expedition.
Oh.
So this expedition is kind of a survival / permadeath style expedition.
Oh, wow.
So, you progress through these different milestones trying to, to get to the end. And if you die, you go back to the very beginning.
Oh, man.
And so it's a nail biter. It's, and of course, everything is on planets that are trying really, really, really hard to kill you. And the only tech you can get is stuff that you're awarded in the game, which is random.
Oh.
They jacked up the prices on all of the upgrade modules, so you can't just go buff out your character. You have to wait and see what goodies drop for you in the milestones. So it's been exciting.
Oh man, nice. That seems like a fun way to do it, where you just have to go back to the beginning and start over again.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun.
All right. Well, I guess maybe next time we can figure out some Saints. I always call it Saints and Sinners because I used to bowl in a bowling league called Saints and Sinners. But it is Saints and Seducers. Maybe we'll look into that and see what's involved in that. And I am going to start a Skyrim character again for that.
Sweet.
Maybe inspired
Sounds
by
like
the
fun.
Green Pact again.
Yeah, there you go.
Since I had done the vegan one, I'm like, it sounds really interesting to do it this way. I've never actually done a Green Pact character. in all this time. It's like,
Yeah.
and seems like a fun one. I'll have to see what mods I can add and do some stuff like that. So
Yeah, it's definitely been interesting, and it really kind of, opens up how diverse the game really is.
yeah,
That when you think about, taking, plants out of your alchemy, it gets, that a little bit of a panic, because, all the mushrooms and all the, flowers and everything, those are just the automatics that you go to.
Right.
this is true.
Yeah, just walking down the road picking flowers is
Yeah. So, although I'm totally cheating on my alchemy. So I found a website that has all the ingredients, and so you can just click on the ingredients that you have in your inventory, and then it lists the potions that you can make with those ingredients by value.
Oh, there you go.
And so as you pick something up, you click on it, and it updates your list. And as you use stuff up, you uncheck them, and so it reorients your list. And so you can always make the top value potion with the ingredients that you've got.
Oh, nice. That's a very useful tool.
Yeah.
sounds like it.
Oh man. All right. Well, until next time, thanks everybody for listening, and we'll see you later.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.